Sammy Baugh, though 36 years old and with 15 seasons of full competition behind him, gives no signs of nearing the end of his amazing career.
Art Monk is now number one, the most prolific pass receiver in the National Football League's history. Touchdown, Washington Redskins.
This is Heavy Hog Football, the original Redskins Fans podcast. On today's show, we talk about the game between the Washington Redskins and the Miami Dolphins. We talk about signings and cuts and other news from the week. This with Aaron and John. Oh, I forgot to change the episode number. Yo, what's up, y'all?
Yo, what's up?
Welcome, everybody. Harry Hog Football, episode number 607. 600 and Joe Theismann for Heisman.
Not Dwayne Haskins.
Not for Haskins. I was like, what?
I mean,
oh, yeah.
it's always going to be that thing where he had the number, and Joe Theismann was just like, yeah, that's cool. He goes home that night. He's like down in like a Shavaz Regal or something. He's like, I can't believe you took my number.
Shavaz.
Aaron echoes.
Oh, am I echoing? What? I didn't change anything. What the heck, dudes?
You sound normal to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
dude.
Aaron echoes on Discord. Well, listen to it on YouTube until I can figure it out. Let's see.
Aaron echoes on Discord. Discord. Emma.
Let's see. Tell me if this fixes it on Discord or is this completely mess it up right now? Hello? Am I echoing on Discord anymore? Or am I completely out? I have no idea.
Mark is typing right now. I've got Discord open. If you guys are Redskins fans, Commanders fans, yeah, fixed. It's Fox, dude. Like 106.9.
And John needs more mic. I'm glad our sound guys are here. All right, here, I'm bringing you up. Is that better on John?
A little bit.
I brought you up a little. I brought you up, so hopefully that works better. Anyway, we're good on YouTube, Bryce Versa says. Yoo-hoo! Anyway, welcome to the podcast. Bryce Versa is in here, and Mark is in here, as in Firefly.
We got people in here in our Discord room. And if you guys want to go to a Redskins or Commanders fans, I guess all the Washington football team fans.
We are the Commanders.
Come to our Discord room with Harry Hog Football. Aaron, what is the web address for that?
It's tinyurl.com/HHF.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Doug, what is it? We are the Commanders.
Speaking of, we didn't mention this on the last game or the last podcast, but Jaden Daniels came to the stadium wearing Doug Williams' jersey.
Yeah, dude, that was sweet. Dude, he's doing all the right moves. He's doing all the right moves. He's saying all the right things. But I've got one problem with Jaden Daniels. One problem. Dude needs to learn to slide. Slide, dude. What are you doing? Right now, it's like the whole RG4 thing that I was talking about. I'm just like, it's like he's not going to learn until someone hits him really hard, like Lawrence Taylor hits him and puts him out for like 4 games. I mean, dude, just slide. Just slide.
Dude, it's all fun and games until you're injured. I know, yeah. He didn't slide. His coaches yelled at him, and he thought it was all cute. Someone asked him if he had ever practiced sliding, and he said no. And I was like, well, maybe you should. Maybe you should, dude.
Dude.
Go hang out with the Nationals or maybe a team that wins more games and learn how they slide. Maybe go up to Williamsport, Pennsylvania, where the Little League World Series is going on, and get one of those little chaps to show you how to slide.
I saw some game the other day. I don't know what the kid's name. I think it was from Mexico. He was a big kid, man. He was husky.
Garaputo?
He might have been Garaputo.
Yeah? What about him?
Possibly.
Why are we both
He was
eating?
husky,
while
man.
on the
He was like
podcast?
dancing. He looked like he was large and in charge. That's all.
That's all? That's the whole story?
Good story.
I'm sure Mark is glad he stayed up till whatever time it is in Scotland to hear that story. Anyway, let's get into some news from the week.
What do we have?
In case you missed it, the Washington Redskins lost another preseason game to the Dolphins down in Miami.
That matters not. That matters not.
Here's my
preseason game scores.
Here's my key
No,
takeaways.
sir.
Here's my key takeaways. Jaden Daniels looked fluid in his two drives.
He is ready to start. He is ready to go.
He looks so much more ready than any quarterback I can think of going back to Kirk Cousins in his fifth year.
Do you remember
Something
last year? Last year when Sam Howell started playing, we were like, "Oh, okay, yeah, he's doing okay. He's doing all right, man." We was expected to be a first-round pick. Got him to the fourth round. I think it's going to be okay. This dude's already better than him, and he hasn't even played a game yet.
Yeah, you're right.
He's so fluid in his movements, man. It's amazing.
And you know what else is amazing? And it's going to have to be thanks to our suspect offensive line. He gets rid of the ball quick.
Yes,
it comes out. Not only does he does make a decision quick where he's going to go with it, but his release is whips out of there. What's up, X Factor 357's in the house?
In the house.
Into house. We would have had a podcast last night. We're trying to figure out a normal night, but my daughter is on the volleyball team again, and they can't consistently come up with a day of the week they want to have a game.
Dude, you sent me the schedule yesterday, and I was like, what kind of school doesn't have the games on the same day every week?
It's random
What
days.
kind of phony baloney stuff is this?
I know. John was like, maybe we should pick just a different night than Tuesday this year if the games are on there. I was like, let me look at the schedule. And I look, and it's like, yeah. What's up, Texas Corpsman 100 up in the house? Also, who else is over on YouTube? Bryce Versa, and is that it? We usually have Cool Mo D over there. DC Cool 4, I mean. DC, I think that's his name. Anyway, so I have to go to the volleyball games and
root and stuff.
And start chants.
Well, Jaden Daniels is now the starter, the official starter for the Washington Redskins Commanders football team.
We are the Commanders.
Man, that makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, I forget. Yeah, I was still talking about the game, and you're already to the next day's notes.
Dude, I'm trying to move on.
You're not going chronological.
I need to chill.
No, because I need to talk about Andrew Wiley up in here. That dude is the reason why we didn't score touchdowns.
The wrong Wiley.
And he got called out by Jaden Daniels. They were like, what could be better? He was like, well, we need to minimize some penalties on offense. Andrew Wiley. 2 penalties. And they showed the stat line at one point, and it was like, Redskins, 2 penalties for 15 yards. And I'm like, on Wiley, both of them.
Wiley, yeah.
I don't understand why people automatically think he's going to just miraculously be good this year. Like, oh, yeah, we didn't get a left tackle, but Andrew Wiley's going to – wait, is he playing right tackle? We didn't get
Right tackle.
We didn't get a right tackle, but Andrew Wiley's going to be good. And guess what, dudes? We got a 3rd-round draft pick who's been looking awesome in training camp to play left tackle. But guess what? He's also injured. He's injured. So that means we got Big Lucas. So what I'm getting at here, is it's a good thing that Jaden Daniels has a quick release, and I wonder if that release time element went into the selection of the quarterback that we wanted. Like, when they're looking at what we need based on what we have, and maybe Adam Peters is like, we're not going to be able to get a top left tackle this year, so we need to get the dude that can get rid of the ball quick.
That's what I was saying, a while back after the draft. I was saying that about him. Because, I mean, he's got to move. He's got to move around, and we know that. Andrew Wiley, his best game was in the Super Bowl, was his last game with the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. We had 0 penalties. He never gave up a sack or a pressure, I think. And good Lord, Andy Reid was just like, you guys want him? Have fun with that guy.
Yeah.
That guy just loves to screw us over. He loves it. Oh, yeah?
Well, guess who he has right now? Carson Wentz.
He does have Carson Wentz's back. I was just like, oh, man, how the turntables.
But I think I heard it on either Al Galdi or I watched like a quarterback study with Chase Daniel. One of them said that I know it's only been 2 games and like he's only played, 20 snaps or something. But they said that the fastest average time for quarterback release last year was like, I want to say 2.1 seconds. And in the small sample size that we've seen, he's been releasing it average of 1.8 seconds. So I can't hear you. All of a sudden, I can't hear you.
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, what happened?
I had it muted because I was chewing. I was like,
wiggle your wire, dude. Wiggle your wire. Oh
dude,
gosh,
you remember Sam Howell like doing his thing, and he was just, and like Jason Campbell, big smooth because his arm just took forever to come around and throw the ball. And this is
why was he
different.
so slow? Or it could have also been like Adam Peters saw how bad our offensive line was last year. We're like, we need to get a quarterback that can get rid of the ball.
Dude, our team is not good. Our team is not good. All you guys who were saying 9 or 10 wins this year are laughable. I think if we cross 6 wins for this team, it'll be like hallelujah. Hallelujah. 6 wins, dude.
Well, you haven't heard my precarious predictions yet, so we may differ. We may have to agree to differ on that.
I think we will.
Well, I heard that it was Brian Mitchell and Finley talking about this. And they were talking about all the pundits, talking about, they can't judge our team on analytics because there are so many new pieces. So the margin of error is so big, this analytics guy's like, well, I can confidently tell you they're going to win between 0 and 17 games. And there's too many pieces that multiply. And he's basically like, we analysts need to admit is when we don't know. We need to admit that we don't know what we don't know. So they're basically, no one knows what's going to happen.
No one knows at all. One thing that we're really suspect on, though, it seems so far, and I think they will actually get better since we have like decent coaches now, our secondary. Our secondary doesn't look very good. And I don't even remember seeing Forbes in this game.
Did he play? Guys, seriously, did he play? Because me and John were asking. I guess I can pull up the stat line and see if he had a tackle. Let me go to redskins.com. Dude, by the way, SI, did you see what I posted in Discord earlier today? You're totally right. SI is getting worse and worse.
Dude,
today,
they're written by AI. Everything at SI is written by AI.
Yeah, NFL trade rumors. Washington Commanders Jonathan Allen wants out. It's like, what? He just was in an interview like a week ago saying how excited he is with the new regime, and then they're putting up this AI article that's pulling information from like months ago.
They were so good for so long. And they just went straight in the can, man.
Did they like sell out their like license out their name, Sports Illustrated, to
They
like
fired
try to
everybody.
stay
They
afloat?
fired. They went digital. They fired everybody, and they're writing articles with AI.
Yeah. It's kind of like when, those major companies just like sell the rights to some like Chinese company to like, like Kodak now has TVs, but they're made by like some company that's not Kodak. You know what I mean? And like brands that you've heard of, but they're making these things that they never made. It's like,
Iowa.
this is a
AIWA. Remember those radios back when we were younger? It was like AIWA.
Oh yeah.
This radio is so good. It's like, well, it looks like it was like put on the street by Run DMC, but that thing is a crap stereo. Iowa, not like the state.
Where do I get those stats from again? I used to get it from ESPN.
They're still on there.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. Why is it bringing me September 15th? Oh, because I put Redskins Dolphins. Redskins Dolphins. What was today? August 24. Let's see. Box score. Oh, here we go.
The game was on the 18th.
The 17th.
The game was on the 18th. No,
okay.
It was on the 17th. It was on the 17th.
All right, I found it. I'm looking for our man, or your dog, Forbes, to see if he's even on the stat sheet.
He's awesome.
I don't see him, dude. Hold on. Defense, Forbes. Dude, he's not. He's nowhere on the sheet, so I have no idea if he played.
Was he hurt? Feelings.
Forbes was held out for injury. Feelings.
Dude, even Colson Yankoff had like a tackle and like an assist.
Dude, Colson Yankoff should have more of a chance to make the team than Forbes, because Forbes hurts the team. At least Colson just kind of hangs out, Like, he was there, but yeah, you're right. X Factor said he was there for sure because he did an interview. I remember the interview, and I was like, he didn't even play. Why are they interviewing him?
Exactly. I think Green and I said the same thing. We're like, why is he even getting interviewed?
I don't know.
Kendall Fuller had 2 tackles and 2 assists for the Dolphins.
Do you think we could just cut him? Like maybe someone will pick him up, like Jacksonville.
I'd rather like cut him and get Kendall Fuller back.
I know.
Dolphins.
I'd rather cut him and get like almost anybody back. It's like I'd rather get him and have Darryl Green legitimately.
Dude,
play.
The Dolphins have some guy on their team named Storm Duck.
And guess what? Storm had 2 more tackles than Forbes had. Oh my gosh.
He's a liability. He has to have been hurt, because why would they just set him down? Why?
He didn't say he was hurt in the interview, dude.
Yeah, I know.
He acted like he was fine.
Yep.
So,
dude, I know.
Anyway.
Well, what's his name? That linebacker that we have decided to play defensive end this year, trying to find a position. Jamin Davis had a sack, didn't he?
Dude, he totally had a sack in the second half.
Yeah, in the second half.
So that was nice to see. He got some production in a preseason game. So against the 4th-string guys. So we'll see. What is that beverage right there?
That is a Tarnished Truth.
What the heck is that?
It's a vodka and a grape beverage.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's actually vodka and like grape
soda?
Like grape poupon.
Grape?
No.
Grape poupon? What the heck is that?
Like grape poupon. This is
grape transfusion.
They're made right here in Virginia Beach.
Dude, I know you didn't
right
buy
down
that.
the road.
No, you did not.
We 0% bought these.
I can't see John going into the store and be like, "Hey man, I need to get some of these grape transfusions over here."
Excuse me, have you guys got any of these coastal cocktails? I'd like to
Grape
grab a few four. I'd like to grab a few 4-packs.
4-packs. The only thing good that comes in a 4-pack is Guinness, dude.
Yeah, good old Guinness.
Anyway, let's get back to some football. Yeah, Jamin Davis did show up for 1 sack, so that was nice to see. What else stood out for you? Not Jahan Dotson. Did he do anything? I think that De'Ami Brown had another better game than Jahan Dotson, just from the naked eye, not looking at stats, but I will look at them here.
De'Ami Brown went 3 for 19. His longest was 8 yards. He had 3 targets. He caught 3 passes.
Jahan Dotson had 1 catch for 3 yards, and he was only targeted twice.
Weren't they saying that that Forbes was going to go back and do some kick returning or something in this game, and he just never showed up?
No, he wasn't in, dude. I did not see him play at all.
Cole Turner's another one of those guys that might get cut.
Yeah, you know who showed up? John Bates in this game. He had that nice catch over the middle right when I was going, one of the knocks on Jaden Daniels is he can't throw over the middle. And then right after I said that, he threw over the middle to John Bates for 20 yards.
Yeah.
Oh, 16 yards. I'm looking at it. But yeah, that was a nice catch.
He's playing good enough. He's someone who, I don't know. He's someone I think will be able to stick with the team for a bit. He's not a catching tight end, but he can catch.
Well, that Ben Sinnott dude had another play where he shed some dudes.
I think he's going to be. I think he's going to be the guy right there. Definitely.
He's a shedder, dude.
Sinnott.
So wide receivers, though, I can't tell you. Just thinking about it, I'm looking at the list. I can't tell you who's going to make the team. I think that Terry, besides Terry, but Jamison Crowder had a good game.
De'Ami Brown's got 2W. We talked about this last week. He doesn't even have a 2. He's 2W, and he's the guy with 2 from last year and the year before.
Dude, Yankoff had more yards than Jahan Dotson. And your dog, Yankoff.
Colson Yankoff.
And also this Zacchaeus, the wee little man has had a nice camp.
Dude, man.
He's had a nice camp, dude.
That Wahoo guy.
I got to say, how many receivers will they keep? 6? How many do they keep? 7?
Do you think 7? It depends on what they're going to do. It depends on what they're going to do. Are they going to keep an extra tight end? Are they going to keep a fullback? Because, these guys came from San Francisco where they still have a fullback.
We don't have any on the team.
I guess we don't, do we?
No, so we're not keeping one unless we go get one.
They'd have to turn him into it would have to be like a tight end. They push towards that.
Yankoff.
Maybe Yankoff's going to be the new guy.
Let's see. Here's who I think would make the team if we keep 6 wide receivers as of what I've seen in the preseason games.
Here's the jersey I should get. I should get a Trace McSorley jersey. How did that guy get back to the NFL even in a preseason game?
He lives there, dude. They had to bring him in as a camp.
Ashburn.
He's a local camp body. Local camp body. They didn't have to pay, but for his gas money to get there from the Jersey Shore.
They didn't exactly. He's come for Jersey. I'm like, why is he in Jersey? He's hanging out at
He was on vacation.
He's hanging out with the Sitch.
He was on vacation from doing nothing. Anyway,
well, you're not living in Ashburn if you're poor, dude.
True. All right, I'm going to go through the receivers, the 6 that I think will make the squad as of right now.
All right.
Because we didn't even talk about Luke McCaffrey. He had 2 for 30.
He had a pretty good game.
Marcus Rosemy-Jack Saint led the team. And I thought he was on defense for some reason, but he led the team with 2 catches for 33. So, and then Michael Wiley, the dude that's not even on the roster, he had 31 yards.
Dude, that guy's been impressive. Like he might get like a special teams job on the team. He might be there.
He might be the clincher of the year.
Marcus Rosemai, Jack Saint?
Yeah, Rosemary Jack Saint. All right, here's who's making the team.
Or Rosemai? I don't even.
Rosemary. Rosemai. I don't know. Rosemary sounds better.
Jack Saint.
All right, here's who is going to be on the team if I'm picking the 6 receivers. You ready? Terry McLaurin, Luke McCaffrey, De'Ami Brown, Almade Zacchaeus. And then I'm going to go with Jamison Crowder, and Jahan Dotson's going to sneak in there. So I think Tinsley's going to be out. Yankoff is going to be out. Tremaine is going to be out.
Well, Yankoff's a tight end.
Oh, he is? Well, he's going to be out for that, too, because we got too many tight ends.
Well, I don't know about that. We've only got like 5 dudes. He's got all the. Well, we've got Jack. No, you're right, because we got Zach Ertz. We got John Bates. We got Ben Sinnott. I think Cole Turner's getting cut out of that group. I think Colson Yankoff will come back to the practice squad.
Yeah, I think it's going to be those 3 tight ends, though. I don't think we're going to keep more than 3.
Oh, yeah. I agree 100%.
Yankoff is going to be on the practice squad, so you can still buy his jersey.
Sweet, dude. I need a 41 Yankoff jersey. For all you guys listening.
41W.
41W. No. He doesn't
Did
have
they
a
actually
put
put
Yami.
Hold on. Did they actually put Wiley on the official roster? I'm going to redskins.com to see.
I don't see him on here still.
No one knows who he is. Maybe he's like a AI generated player.
Well, dude, that's the thing, though. He might make this team because he's having a good camp.
He's not going to make it, though. He's a camp body.
He might. Maybe he'll make the practice squad.
He's going to go to the practice squad, maybe.
Him, Rosemai, Jack Saint.
I don't know. He can't make it, though. He's a running back, right? Wiley's a running back. So
he is. He's a running back. He's 6W.
We think.
He's 6W.
He's got a number now?
He's got a number now. He's 6W. Chris Rodriguez has got a W next to his name. So all these guys with W's next to their name, we're not expecting them to make the team, but like De'Ami Brown is the only one where I've said he might make the team.
Yeah, so for whatever reason, on offense, they list us as having 2 running back positions, which I don't quite understand. But
the Thunder and the Lightning.
Okay. So here's who's going to make the team, in my opinion. Brian Robinson Jr., Austin Eckler, and probably Chris Rodriguez Jr. And do you think we'll have another one? If so, it's either going to be that Nichols or Wiley, but it's not going to be this Austin Jones dude.
This McNichols guy seems like he's kind of a heft, so he might be good.
He did all right in that game. I remember seeing him a few times.
Yeah.
Don't remember what he did. I just remember seeing him.
We don't.
No, he didn't do all right. He had 1 run for 2 yards. That's what I saw. X Factor 357 says Luke is going to be good. He might be because he's got the pedigree, dude.
Dude, all I know is why is Marcus Mariota on this staff? I know we've already talked about it. We've talked about it during the offseason.
He's a mentor, dude.
He's the veteran mentor.
Well, who else are you going to get?
Dude, I don't care who we get to be their quarterback, but they're going to get more playing time than Marcus Mariota if Jalen Daniels gets hurt. Marcus Mariota is an accident waiting to happen. He gets out of bed, he's probably going to stub his toe.
He's already injured, dude.
Yeah, I know. He's always injured.
Speaking of,
didn't he play for Chip Kelly at Oregon? Was he the last dude to play for Chip Kelly?
the lip licker, Chip Kelly.
Lip licker, Chip Kelly.
What happened to him? Did he just have like a year or 2 in the NFL and go back to college?
He went. The last I heard about him, he was coaching at UCLA, and he kind of sucked because he doesn't understand what defense is supposed to do in football.
I just remember he always came out like taking 3 seconds and like gassed everyone and hope that
he tried to run like 100 offensive plays per game, but the defense was like never on the field, and he thought that was okay in the NFL.
Anyway, enough about that dude.
Talk to Philadelphia fans; they'll trash that guy too.
We are the Commanders.
Ha ha!
Okay, so what else stood out to you into this game besides Andrew Wiley sucking, Jaden Daniels looking pretty good, except he needs to learn how to slide.
I keep talking about like I don't want to keep talking about sucking, but
the kicker.
He missed 2 field goals.
The kicker, I think the kicker since he's been there is like 2 of 5 or something. He's under 50%.
He's the one we kept, but again, after the next game, we're going to have the big cut down. There's actually going to be much better crappy kickers that are going to be available. We might get what's his face back from Virginia Tech.
Oh yeah, Swole Sly. X Factor says, when are we changing the name again? The thing that I heard, I think Al Gaudy said this, is they're probably not going to change the name until they settle on where the new stadium is going to be. And then he said that, and I started thinking, like, I thought there was a rule for how long after a new owner takes over that he has to be able to change the name. But
I think I remember it being 3 years, but I'm not sure. And I'm not sure. I mean, they're also doing things like having, because we've got like 24 owners of this team when you look at it, something like that. And they're trying to make that more of a normal thing in the NFL laws instead of like, because it's very abnormal with this group, but it's starting to happen a lot.
So they can charge more for a team. Because teams are too expensive for any one dude to be able to buy anymore. It's not like back when Jack Can Cook bought it for like $5 million or whatever it was. Or even like, I remember when Dan Snyder bought it for like 700 and some million or 800 million, something like that. And they were like, this is the most expensive team ever purchased. And then now it's like $6 billion, and we're not even like the top 10 valued franchise.
I think we're in the top 10.
We're the 10th.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
At $6.05 billion.
It was 05 billion. It was 6.05. I keep forgetting about that.
Yeah, because Dan
What was up with the extra 05?
He needed his legal fees paid, dude.
He needed more fuel for his yacht.
I won't take 6, but I'll take 6.05. Surely, if you'll pay 6, you'll pay 6.05. Maybe it's like 6.1, and then Josh Harris is like, nah, 6.05 final offer. Hand me my drink. Anyway. I mean, I don't really have much more to say, but we got to give our games and kicks, though, before we can move on.
Oh, yeah, we do. All right.
And then I've got big news about, the first podcast of the new season. But I'll talk about that after our games and kicks.
Okay. All right. So, by the way, yesterday we signed some safety named Kendall Brooks and another safety named Chappell. No, but we signed that guy.
I know, but they're camp bodies. They're here for 1 week.
That's true. We signed Chappell, like Dave. Like Dave but his first name is Chappell Russell.
Dave Chappelle Russell? The love muscle?
We released linebacker Keandre Jones and safety Ben Nickel.
Who are those dudes? Was that guy a nickel corner? I guess not. He's a safety. He should have played nickel. He might have done better. I'm a little punchy, and I haven't even had anything to drink. All right. Man, so those guys are cut, but they're all camp bodies. Dude. It's like camp bodies for camp bodies is what we're trading out there.
I guess, but I don't know. We'll see after the next game. By the way, this game coming up, the third game. Now that we only have 3,
about those guys again, dude. Go ahead.
We'll talk about those guys maybe after that third game.
When they get
maybe for one more second because because no starters are playing in this third game ever.
Hey, Taylor Bud Lighty Goat's here, but I don't know if he's actually listening to the podcast or he's just in the room going, "What's up, y'all?"
Hey, dudes.
I think Mark fell asleep, dude. He's over in Scotland. Like, he had himself some like
Man, it's like
Scottish ale, and he's like dozing by the fire.
it's like 0:35 in the morning, man.
I know. What's up? Let's do some. What is it?
0:35 in the morning.
Hello, Mark. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening, Mark. We hope you're enjoying your evening.
Thank you for listening to Harry Hog Football.
Oh, Taylor Bud Lighty Goat is in the cast somewhere. I didn't see him in the live room, so maybe he's listening on YouTube. I don't know. Who knows?
He's listening.
Anyway, yeah. So let's give our games and kicks now that you're done talking about the Camp Body Exchange of the week.
One more thing. I can't wait. I know we talked about how many people we had on the team at the beginning of training camp that were actually here last year, which was a very, very low number.
Yeah.
But after the cut day, which is coming up after the next game this weekend, how many do you think are we going to have? Like 7 dudes from last year?
We might be able to name them all on one hand, dude.
So we'll keep that one in mind because man.
Oh, I have something else to say. Philadelphia Mathis showed up and he played okay.
Oh yeah.
He might make the team.
Finally, oft injured. He had that really, really big injury.
I mean, he can't help it if he got injured. We still haven't seen if he's good or not. He's a guy that I would keep around just to see if he can develop.
Yeah, I wonder if we can put him on the practice squad if we have to.
Because him and, if nothing else, if he develops and we have him and Johnny Newton, then that makes Deron Payne or Jonathan Allen trade value.
To get
we
more
have
picks
4
for
dudes
next year.
So anyway.
Because again, I hate to be the Debbie Downer, but I do not expect us to go to the playoffs this year at all.
We'll see about that, dude. On next
We
week's
got
precarious
no
predictions.
quarterbacks. We got no quarterbacks. No quarterbacks.
Dude, we've got Forbes.
All
All right, we're going into our games and kicks, dude.
right.
It's not working, dude.
Sooner or later, love.
There it is.
And now, the coveted and ever-elusive Game Ball Award.
Game Ball Award brought to you by Dick's Pitch. Remember to re-dip at the half. All right, go ahead. Give your game ball.
Oh, my game ball is going to go to it's preseason. I'm giving my game ball to Trace McSorley.
For coming in with no practices at all.
I can't believe that guy could still play football.
He made a couple of good completions too, dude. Like a long one down the right sideline.
He didn't look bad. He didn't look bad. I mean, I know he's Penn State quarterback. You know the you know what people say about that. We know about him and his history in the league or lack thereof, but you know, he could be a third quarterback. I mean, Marcus Mariota is going to get hurt. It's like stubbing his toe walking out of the bathroom. So we're going to need Trace McSorley to hang out in Ashburn or something. I think he's going to be back after he gets cut after this next game. Cut.
You know, Taylor Bud Lighty Coat just asked if they're doing a joint practice in New England. I don't think they are. Are they? I think they're just going for the preseason game with all the camp bodies.
A lot of teams are doing the joint practices nowadays, but
I know, but we did 2 of them. I don't think we're doing another one.
Yeah.
I think they're playing all the scrubs to fill in those last positions, and everyone else is resting. Like, did Jonathan Allen play like a snap in preseason?
I bet he hasn't because he's he's a wily veteran at this point. He knows he needs to.
I recommend I rest.
I recommend you rest during preseason. I think that's happening more and more where like the preseason people, I mean, you see it on the ESPN every day. It's like, oh, that guy like pulled his hammy or whatever it was. And he's going to miss the preseason because of that. Like you see that with so many stars. So
I got to give my,
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was just going to say I got to give my game ball. I was trying to think of it while you were talking. And I think I'm going to go ahead and give mine to
Forbes.
Who? Why is Suzanne calling me? I'm on my podcast.
Harry? You know where the girls are?
Here's what. All right, I got to give a game ball, and I'm gonna give it to Jaden Daniels for having another smooth week. Even though he didn't slide on that one play, he still looked the part of an NFL quarterback, and I'm getting pumped for our 17-0 upcoming season.
Yeah, man.
Let's go. Let's go.
4-6.
Let's go.
Can't wait.
Let's go.
Oh, X Factor gave his to jamming. I almost did that because it's the only time you're ever going to say it before he gets cut.
They're a bunch of losers, sir.
Wait, who did Taylor Bud Lighty go give his game ball to? He's already jumping the gun here.
He's like, nobody.
He doesn't give one.
X Factor's like, dude, we're on game balls.
We're on game balls, Taylor Bud Lighty goat. You're screwing up the rotation here, dude. Game balls, dude. Game balls. Wait for it. Wait for it.
We are the Commanders.
Ha ha!
Wrong button.
Oh, sorry.
It's time for this week's Kicking the Balls Award.
Kicking the Balls Award, as usual, is brought to your friends down at Ridapoo. For all the doo-doo that you do, there's Ridapoo, available at Taylor's Do It and other fine stores.
That you do!
For all the doo-doo that you do, there's Ridapoo. Ridapoo! Available at Taylor's Do It.
Twice as much as it is at Home Depot.
You know why it's twice as much as at Home Depot there? Because they have
it's
to
like
still
3 blocks from my house.
No, because they have to hand price everything like in the olden days with a pricing. And to pay someone to do that, they have to charge twice as much. They haven't gotten the whole bar scan thing yet.
It's more of a neighborhood do it center.
Do it. Dude, I remember, do they still have those Taylor's Do It stores in Virginia Beach?
We have one like 3 blocks away.
Because I remember his wife was like my science teacher in 8th grade.
Oh, really? Was he living
Her name
down,
was,
like...
you ready for this? Mrs. Taylor.
Was he living down like down toward Charles Barker's house, way down at the end of down where they used to duck the witches back in the 1600s?
Oh, Witch Duck Road?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know where she lived, but I remember her name at the beginning of the year was Mrs. Gray, and then all of a sudden she got married to Taylor's Do It and Mrs. Taylor's. Anyway, enough about that. Let's get on with our X Factor's. Like, can we just get along with the kicks, please? I don't care about Taylor's Do It and the owner and the owner's wife. All right, I am going to go with my kick because you got to go first on the game, boss. My kick is going to Andrew Wiley for having not one, but 2 penalties that caused the drive to stall.
Totally caused the dude. What are you doing?
He basically kept us from winning this game, dude. and he got called out by his rookie quarterback. Not by name, but we need to eliminate the penalties on offense. Stat line, 2 penalties by Andrew Wiley.
And nobody else on the starting line. Just saying.
A hold and a false start. Way to go. He was trying to go for the cycle. He just needed an illegal hands to the face and a I don't know. A chop block or something. All right. Oh, no. The other one in the triumvirate for penalties for offensive linemen are illegal man downfield.
Oh, yeah.
Ineligible man downfield.
Ineligible, yeah. Where you're just like, and it's always so subjective on those calls, too.
There, he was more than 1 yard past the line.
Right. Apparently, even though like half his big body was still like that beyond or before the line and everything. It was like, is the line like is its whole body? Does it have to be past the 1 yard line, or is it just breaking the plane?
They're gonna have VAR on that, like soccer, except instead of these scrawny little soccer players, you got these fatties. It's like, nope, his giant butt was still within 1 yard.
His giant butt still with 1 yard. First down.
And then they show that like VAR, like look, and you just see a like CG butt hanging out over the line, and they're like, it's good.
they show the onside offside line, but it's on the dude's butt.
Oh my gosh. We need VAR for ineligible man downfield.
Oh man, I can't wait for this preseason to be over so we get all these cuts out of the way and we can actually see some good football, man.
Well, next week, dude, is going to be a huge podcast because here's what we've got going. We've got to go through all the precarious predictions and all of like 40-some cuts, your favorite day of the year, all at once. We can't spread it out over 3 weeks. And then we're probably going to have to talk about some signings that we made after other people got cut. And we have to talk about the preseason game. So it's going to be a huge podcast.
We have to talk about that because we're gonna get at least one kicker. Maybe we'll sign 2.
we're not
Patterson, my kick in the balls. Patterson. These guys are so bad.
I'd like to see it bring someone in now, though. I mean, are they going to let him just go through this next game for no reason? Because he's getting cut.
The third game is for scrubs. It's just scrubs. Of course they're going to leave him in there. Kick all the field goals you want. We're going to cut you anyway.
And then we're going to get someone that's not injured after the game.
Then we're going to get what's his face from Virginia Tech again.
Joey Sly. Is he playing anywhere? Let me look him up. Anyway, it's going to be a big week. And
he plays for Tennessee. He's one of the 2 kickers, and Tennessee is going to cut. I think I said he played for New England last week, but I think New England has a different competition there.
This says Joey Sly plays for New England.
Really?
On ESPN?
Not the Titans.
No, I just took Joey Sly and it says New England kicker.
Is he swole?
And guess what he is? He's 100% in the preseason this year.
Well, they'll probably cut the other dude. We'll sign that guy, and his name's probably like Dummy, like Blewett or something like that.
Blewett.
But it won't matter because they're still going to be better than this Patterson dude.
The other dude they have is named Chad Ryland.
Ryland.
He kind of looks like he might be one of your relatives. And in the preseason, he's kicked 0. What? Dude, we are not signing this Ryland dude, okay? Because he's 64% field goals in his career.
In his pro career?
Yes, 16 of 25. And
he might be just at that point where he's gotten his act together.
They're going to keep Joey Sly, dude, and we're going to end up with this Ryland guy. He went to Maryland, so he's a local dude. I bet you that's who we end up with. Blewett.
I can't believe I'm sitting here like hoping we get Joey Sly back, who sucks.
Blewett was, dude, Taylor Bud Lighty Goat saying Blewett was a terrible choice just based off of his name alone. That's the kind of decisions that Dan Snyder's regime made, dude. Let's get this kicker. His name's Blewett. He's going to be really good. Something's telling me he's not going to be good, dudes.
What's his name?
Blewett?
Okay. Okay.
Guys.
Do you have this new kicker named Blewett?
Anyway, in the first week, so next week we're going to have a huge show, and I have to look at that like schedule and try to figure it out like an abacus to see what night the podcast is going to be. But the first week is when we're doing the trivia. So people are going to have to come on, and we'll give you a special link if you're chosen to be on the trivia at the beginning of the thing.
Yeah, for your stash.
And you only have 2 seconds to answer the question. To make sure
really? You don't want to give them like 5 seconds?
All right, 5 seconds.
2 seconds.
I don't want them cheating, though.
And they're done.
We've got goods on the line here, dude. We got some really good stuff.
That's true.
Some old Redskins stuff that you can't get anywhere else that my wife is making me get rid of because I have too much. And all you have to do is pay shipping and handling. Well, just shipping. I'll handle it for free.
Well, okay then. I'm sure it's going to be good now.
and we got a bunch of those shirts, dude, left.
Which
Those,
ones?
What are they? Keep calm and beat Dallas shirts.
Oh, yeah.
We got a bunch of those sweet in the proper colors of the team.
Yeah,
so
really.
Make sure you're on here for those podcasts coming up sometime in the next 2 weeks. All right, what else do we need to do before we round this thing out? Anything?
I think that's it, man.
All right.
Jaden Daniels is ready to go.
He's ready to go. Offensive line we don't know about. Probably not ready to go. But if you throw it in less than 2 seconds, you don't really need the offensive line that much.
Thus Tom Brady's success.
I'd like to give a shout out to everybody that has been in the chat room tonight, which is Taylor Bud Lighty Goat, X Factor 357, Mark, who I think fell asleep listening over in Scotland. Who else is on here? Some people were over in Texas Corpsman 100 over on YouTube.
That's right,
Bryce Versa in YouTube. Hey, look, Texas Corpsman has one of those shirts. Let's see. CJack17 was in here.
X Factor said tells people to pay the money for fantasy football up here in the Harry Hog Football Fantasy Football League.
You just told him, dude. He popped up on the screen. But yes, pay your money for the Fantasy Football League because I didn't even get it all last year. So I think X Factor is going to really crack down on people and kick them out of the league by draft if they don't pay. You know what? We should have done draft order by the order that people paid the $5 entry fee. That would have got the money in a lot quicker. Anyway, I think that's it. Send us an email, hhfpodcast@gmail.com. Join our Discord if you're not already in there, tinyurl.com/HarryHF. I think our hog line still works, 202-735-1788. If anyone still has a telephone, you can call that and leave a message.
It should go right to voice.
Twitter @HarryHog. Man, our music ran out again.
Oh, man. Well.
On that note.
Second round, same as the first.
Yep. We'll talk to you guys next week. Hail to the Redskins. And as always, if you see a Cowboys fan,
Joker!